Hey everybody, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday evening? I hope everybody's doing alright and having a pretty good evening. Uh, when we was growing up, this is back in the 90s and early 2000s, my aunt and uncle and our grandparents wasn't real too strict on us, but we never were really allowed to go to parties, not that we was ever invited, but if we did get to go to a friend's house, they, pretty much had to know who they was and when we got there, what was doing, what was going to be back, and which was all fine and dandy. But when you get a sheltered life like that, you can go one or two ways when you get older. But I remember this is my senior year in high school, and I actually got invited to a party. Well, it wasn't a party, but it was to build the floats for the senior floats during homecoming week. And I was wanting to go to it to help out, and they didn't want me to go because they what kind of stuff you get about a bunch of 18-year-olds unsupervised together. You never know what's going to happen. But anyway, I ended up sneaking out. Didn't think my grandparents knew or anything, and went over there and helped out for a couple hours. Didn't drink or nothing, and I was going to be all sneaky, and I came back in, and when I got back in there, I froze up and would listen and look around like I was trying to rob the place, and I was all prepared for a frying pan to strike me up behind the head, wondering what the hell I was doing sneaking out, and went on to my room. Nothing happened. Went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, and my grandma was sitting at the foot of my bed, and I was like, "Hey, Grandma, how's it going?" Right? She's like, "I know you snuck out last night, and I got one of the worst whoopings of my life. I was expecting a switch, but I got one of those wire clothes hangers, and those things hurt like hell when you're getting whipped." And anyway, this was a Sunday morning. I still went to church anyway, and one of the people that came up shaking their hands and everything wondered what happened. And without even missing a beat, my grandma was like, "Oh, he just fell down the stairs and everything. He's all right." And that's pretty much how that experience went. I learned my lesson never to sneak out again. Anyways, not that I was ever going to again, but that was definitely a life lesson that was learned. Well, anyway, I hope everybody has a good rest of the evening. I will see y'all in the next video.